political ideas of Greeks and Romans shifted, societal views of the male form changed over time. Humanism was highly valued in ancient Greece, creating a focus on an idealized male body throughout Greek society. However, Romans focused on individual contributions specifically through power. This progression is shown specifically through Doryphorus, head of the Roman patrician, in the Augustus of Prima Porta. The first art piece that symbolizes a crucial aspect of male form involvement over time is Doryphorus. Doryphorus is a work by Polykleitos between 450 and 440 BCE as a Roman marble copy of a bronze original. Doryphorus is a classical-styled piece with an idealized structure. Different from the Augustus of Prima Porta and the head of the Roman patrician, Doryphorus serves a display towards the celebration of the human idea, exploring aspects of an idealized body, strength, and nudity. The idealized body structure serves as a large tradition on Greek art and the Polykleitos work as a whole. The canon is what Polykleitos believed to be the measurements of a perfect human being, displaying it in his work. As mentioned in Khan Academy, due to the fact that Doryphorus is an older work of art within the Greek sector, Polykleitos displays a subtractive perspective, meaning to remove material with the nature of medium being expression restrictive, which is why no emotion is shown. Leading with the classical style, Doryphorus is standing in contrapposto, with weight resting on one bent leg while the other is standing free. Additionally, the right arm is relaxed, while the left is displaying the weight of where the spare used to be held. Additionally, Greek art was highly desirable because it was representative of a luxurious and leisurely life. As mentioned on smarthistory.org, the work of Doryphorus was found in a palestreia, a place for athletes to work out in Pompeii. Athletics hold a large presence in the context of this work, as when Romans moved into Greece, athletics were performed nude in celebration of the human body. The human body was perceived a major drive within Greek culture as it was considered to be godlike, unrealistic, yet an ideal interpretation of body type and an inspiration for male youth. Taking a look at a Doryphorus primary source, beauty arises from the commensurability, symmetria of the parts, such as that of finger to finger and all to the fingers to the palm and the wrist, and to these to the forearm and to the forearm to the upper arm, and in fact of everything to everything else, just as it is written in the canon of Polykleitos. Polykleitos supported his treatise by making a statue according to the tenets of his treatise, and called the statue, like the work, the canon.
A major change in male canon from Greek to Roman art was specifically seen during the Republican period in Rome. One example of an artwork created during this era was the head of the Roman patrician, made approximately from 75 to 50 BCE out of marble. Unlike the Doryphorus, the male canon's function for the head of the Roman patrician focuses on the individual's contribution and to trace lineage. Tracing lineage through Republican Rome was a way for generations after each other to show power in society and how rooted they are in Roman society according to smarthistory.org. Having a senator as a bust in your home shows individual or familial power, as you have been in Rome for many years and are family with a very important member of society. In ancient Greece, however, the emphasis on humanism caused a great importance when displaying man as a measure of all things. This shows how changes in political views and political significance in a society can change how human forms are represented.
Additionally, ancestral worship was highly important and central to the beliefs about the death and afterlife, hence the creation of these heads to remember certain individuals as described in Khan Academy. As the culture changed from ancient Greece to Rome, societal views and depictions of man also had to evolve to pertain to new societal values. The most obvious difference between Doryphorus and the head of a Roman patrician is the clear realism or lack thereof. These ideas are highlighted through the display of imperfections such as wrinkles and sagging jowls on the head. Contrasting with the idealized body of Doryphorus, people during Republican Rome valued gravitas and virtue of an intense public career as seen through the depiction of an aging, old wise man. Gravitas was essentially having a serious mind or serious of mind, something that senators and aristocrats had in Republican Rome, stated in Khan Academy. Another important component of this work that is much different from ancient Greek styles is the use of verism. Verism means realistic or realistic style, according to Khan Academy. In In Republican Rome, they chose to portray heads in this realistic light because it signified power. Through wrinkles and imperfections, Romans saw more of an importance on wisdom and age rather than in ancient Greece, where society strongly valued humanism, thus putting a greater emphasis and importance on male canon perfection. Talking more about how Republican Roman society altered from ancient Greek society was the differences within the government. Republican Rome was a period before Augustus. Thus, the government was primarily based around the senators of Rome. As we already know, this is the head of a Roman patrician, showing that whoever this person was a very important person in Republican Roman society. The Republican Roman government system was much different from the classical period Democratia in Greece, causing different values within the two societies according to National Geographic Society. With the shifts in government from the time of Doryphorus to the head of a Roman patrician, different individuals were considered highly important, causing differences to emerge. In Greek society, the government facilitated humanist beliefs, while in Republican Rome, they encouraged a Senate-based democracy focused on one's contributes to society. These ideals are portrayed through Doryphorus and the head of a Roman patrician.
This information was from MIT.edu and Khan Academy. The function of the Augustus of Prima Porta, a marble statue created during the Imperial Rome era in the early 1st century, is a demonstration of the change of the male form over time. Different from Doryphorus and the head of a Roman patrician, the Augustus of Prima Porta served as visual propaganda to depict the emperor in a youthful and powerful manner, to display his leadership and success to the people. The extension of Octavian's arm also shows another idealized trait by symbolizing his intelligence and powerful speaking skills. MIT's website also reveals how the robe and tunic refer to Octavian's sanctity and connection to the gods, showing his divine right to rule, while the addition of the dolphin pays tribute to his naval victory over Mark Antony and Cleopatra. Octavian's facial features were also less defined, different from works made in the Republican Rome era, in order to highlight his military power and success. The details of the sculpture and the manner in which Octavian is presented show the admiration of power and the cherishment of leadership. The evolution of the male form can be seen when comparing Doryphorus to the Augustus of Prima Porta. While the Augustus of Prima Porta was similar to classical Greek art, such as Doryphorus, with the idealization of a man, the focal points and main functions differ. The main focus of Doryphorus is on the perfection of the male form relating to the belief of humanism, whereas the features and added details of the Augustus of Prima Porta primarily bring attention to the power of Octavian and the Greek praise of leaders. Additionally, Augustus of Prima Porta differs from the head of a Roman patrician. The head of a Roman patrician has realistic details to trace lineage and show the value of individual societal contributions, while the Augustus of Prima Porta primarily focused on power. The content and context of the Augustus of Prima Porta refers back to the societal values of Imperial Rome. In the previous eras, society valued numerous other factors that differed from Imperial Rome. The belief system of humanism heavily influenced Greece, as seen through the admiration for the ideal human body in artwork. In the work Doryphorus, which was created during the ancient Greece time period, heavily emphasizes this belief through the representation of the nude male statue. Progressing into Republic Rome, the values of society begin to shift. The Romans believed that the power of wisdom and lineage overtook the idealization of the perfect human body. In the head of the Roman patrician, there is an emphasis on the wrinkles and imperfections, highlighting this new belief and showcasing the value of individual societal contributions. However, as Roman society continues to progress, the values of the new era Imperial Rome differ from the past eras. In the Augustus of Prima Porta, the statues of a powerful Roman ruler, Augustus Caesar. Augustus is seen wearing a chestplate that depicts battles between numerous gods. The famous diplomatic battles showcased on the chestplate refer to the Pax Romana, the message that the sun will radiate on all districts of the Roman Empire, bringing peace to all citizens. Augustus was seen as responsible for this economic and societal flourish throughout Rome. Additionally, another portion in the statue is Cupid riding a dolphin. Augustus and his family trace back to the goddess Venus. Cupid is the baby of Venus, and by adding this particular object to the statue, it draws attention to the lineage of Augustus and his family and also demonstrates their power. The dolphin is seen as a symbol of Augustus's naval victory over Mark Antony and Cleopatra in the Battle of Actium. This victory resulted in Augustus becoming the sole ruler of the Roman Empire, which demonstrates that as the political ideas of Rome shifted, the societal values did as well. Military success and powerful leadership became the most important values throughout imperial Rome, more so than wisdom and the perfect human body. This information was from ushistory.org, Khan Academy, and an Augustus of Prima Porta Google site. The male forms have evolved due to the impact of different political ideas and standards Greeks and Romans held. As we can see through Doryphorus, the head of the Roman patrician, and the Augustus of Prima Porta, we learned that the Greek society mainly valued humanism, emphasizing the importance of the idealist body. However, the Romans mainly emphasized the features of a being in depth to symbolize the wealth and power they held. Overall, both styles of art helped shape the Western culture of Europe, progressing as years went by.
These include all our citations at the end with MLA.